Is it really surprising that the most powerful man in the world should be a figure of controversy?
We, as a population on this planet, have been looking for a savior.
We're talking about a being whose very existence
They are not telling us the truth.
challenges our own sense of priority in the universe.
Human beings have a horrible track record of following people of great power.
Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Chaos.
Maybe he's just a guy trying to do the right
We
thing.
know better now, don't we? Devils don't come from hell beneath us.
They brought their war here.
No, they come from the sky.
The world has been so caught up with what he can do that no one has asked what he should do.
That's how it starts. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness that turns good men cruel. Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
How did we get this far? Human beings have an immeasurable desire to discover, to invent, to build. Our future depends on us furthering these ideas. A responsibility that rests on the shoulders of generations to come. But with every new discovery, there is risk. There is sacrifice. And there are consequences.
Be ready for what's coming.
What is coming?
The answers.
Hey.
According to a study with over 5,000 people involved, the most common dream among both men and women is that your spouse is having an affair. During most dreams, you won't be aware of the fact that you're dreaming, no matter how absurd or eccentric the dream might be. The reason for this is that the prefrontal cortex, the region of the brain responsible for things such as logic, is not very active when you're dreaming. This allows you to interact with the dream without really thinking about it, and thus things that would normally stand out and seem very strange and illogical is able to blend in. But just because you're usually not aware of the fact that you're dreaming does not mean you can't be. It's something called lucid dreaming. It's basically when you realize within the dream that you are dreaming and can then in some cases take control of the dream and change it around however you like. There are numerous ways of achieving a lucid dream state. For example, you can try marking something on the palm of your hand. Every time you notice the marking during your waking hours, question yourself if you're awake or asleep. Eventually, you may start seeing the marking on your hand in your sleep and realize that it is in fact just a dream. Most of our dreams involves the use of our sight, the sense that we can visually perceive things using our eyes. So what does that mean for people who's been blind from birth? Do they even dream at all? Actually, not only do they dream, but their dreams are usually about the same type of things. However, as they have never experienced the sensation of sight, they do not dream using images, but instead they dream using the rest of our senses, with the dominant one being sound. But there's not a difference though, as it has been found that blind people has a lot more nightmares, around 20% more actually. The reason for this is still not known. Most other animals can dream as well. Humans are pretty average dreamers at best, while dolphins experience quite minimum time of dreaming. Opossums and armadillos though are among the most prolific dreamers. A lot of ideas and inventions actually came to people while dreaming. To name a few, the sewing machine, the theory of relativity by Albert Einstein, Google, the periodic table, insulin, and X-ray vision. Most dreams occur during something called REM, or Rapid Eye Movement Sleep, that occupies about 25% of the total time you're asleep. During this stage of sleeping, you're basically in the deepest sleep possible. But something interesting happens when you're in this REM stage. Your body becomes almost completely paralyzed. This is so your body won't act out your dreams while you're sleeping. A very scary side effect of this though is that if you're suddenly woken up from this stage of deep sleep, there's a chance of you experiencing something called sleep paralysis. It's a phenomenon in which you are completely awake but you're still unable to move. Your body is basically transitioning from your paralyzed sleep state to being fully awake. Many people who's experienced sleep paralysis has reported feelings of extreme fear and seeing things such as a person or creature in the room with them. Of course, all the while not being able to move. Oh, I'm gonna be sleeping so good tonight. In cases when REM sleep isn't working as it should and doesn't actually paralyze the person, people start acting out their dreams in real life while sleeping, aka sleepwalkers. There have been many reports of people doing crazy things while sleepwalking, such as jumping from a building to their death, having sex with strangers, burning down their house, and drawing paintings which they have no recollection of later when they wake up. So what's the cause of our dreams? What is creating them? Turns out we actually know this one. It's a chemical our brains produce while we're asleep called dimethyltryptamine. Yeah, that's right, I spent half an hour to be able to pronounce that shit. I mean, look at it. It's like they took the alphabet and thought, how can we fit every single character into a word? And then they just put an uppercase D at the front and gave up halfway through. But this chemical or drug can actually be produced synthetically, and when ingested produces some serious hallucinogenic experiences, often completely losing touch with external reality. It's also appropriately called the dream drug. But why do we dream? What's the purpose of dreams? Well, no one knows for sure, at least not yet. However, from a Darwinian perspective, dreams would have to fulfill some kind of biological requirement and provide some benefit for natural selection to take place. And there is something called the threat simulation theory. It says that dreams functions as a sort of training to simulate dangerous events. It could, for example, have evolved to protect ourselves from predators back in the very early days of mankind. Basically, think of it as a simulation that our brains executes to observe how we would react in a certain situation, without actually putting ourselves in any type of danger. And
We're going to show you a series of videos where the challenge is you can't smile or laugh while watching.
Why not?
That's the whole point. It's a challenge. You laugh or smile, you lose. Here we go.
Okay. So I can't laugh.
Or smile.
Or smile. Now I'm smiling already.
I'm gonna go to my dark place.
Warming up the jaw.
All right, here we go.
So perfect.
Take a deep breath.
This is really difficult. Do not laugh at this. Is this gonna be 5 minutes of this guy air humping?
I've seen these too many times to be funny.
Nothing funny about that. I've cracked it. I've got the technique down. It's not getting me. Bro, come on. Come on, dog.
I think I'm gonna win this challenge.
You can't. That's insane.
So close. After it ended?
I can't hold it.
Look, I haven't laughed yet.
Come on, let me see your face.
Oh, is it PewDiePie? You gonna ask me to not laugh at PewDiePie?
How do you not smile at that, bro? It's a goat. It's a goat flying away.
Poor goat. He didn't deserve that. It's always exceptionally hard not to laugh when somebody else is laughing, but even worse when it's PewDiePie. I think I'm technically smiling right now.
Also, not PewDiePie.
It's not PewDiePie?
But it's someone else that's Swedish.
What game is this?
What's making me want to smile is you guys holding in your laughter. Let me just do this.
Ladder goat, you're so random.
I think I've heard that phrase before.
Oh well.
Ladder goat, you so random.
Okay, that was a close one. Oh no, oh no.
No, no.
I'm in hell right now. Okay. Okay, I think that's a smile right there. How did this one get me though? What? What is that?
You did it.
Not funny.
I have no soul.
I didn't laugh a single time.
It was close a couple times.
I know, almost puked.
Did you find those videos funny?
Yeah, they were funny.
I actually did.
Hilarious. Hilarious. I mean, what was the guy trying to do on the wall? Like, how could that possibly have ended well?
The first one, I've like trained myself not to laugh.
Which one was the first one? Oh, yeah. That's old school. That's old school. I thought when I saw that, I was like, yeah, you guys aren't gonna have us, but you got us.
I don't know why it was funny to anybody. Did anybody laugh at that?
What did you think of the ladder goat?
Dude, I just like goats, man. That's not fair.
We expect video games to obey the laws of physics, but when they don't, it's amusing.
I wish things were that funny to me. Like, if everything was that funny, the life would be like a great place.
I'm gonna find out what game that is just to find that goat so I can make it climb the ladder.
Didn't seem all that funny. I guess it's interesting because that's the same sort of area as my videos. A lot of people thought, like when I was starting and didn't have my face cam, people were like, are you ladder goat? Yeah, he's like a Swedish gamer. I actually made a video with him.
Can you imitate one of the laughs you heard from the laughter chain video?
I almost lost it with that dude. He was like, "Duh, duh, 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 duh."
Why is watching other people laugh something that makes people laugh?
I don't know. Science, maybe?
People that like have a very specific laugh make you laugh.
You just see people laughing and you're like, I want to be laughing and having fun too.
It's like when someone yawns, you yawn. Oh no, don't.
Yeah, laughing is contagious. Why is laughing contagious? There we go. You see, we're just case in point right here.
Someone's like crying. When my friends start crying and they come like, I'm just like, I know, girl, I know. He's bad for you.
What is the technique you try to make yourself not laugh?
Well, I failed pretty bad, so I guess I didn't have one.
Try to distract myself.
Just trying to like hyperanalyze things and think about them in a complicated way. By being myself. I have no sense of humor.
I found trying to shove a fist in the mouth.
Yeah, you were doing that. You were really going for that. I was
really
sucking
work
in my
out.
cheeks. That.
Like I tell myself, this is not funny. You're not going to laugh. So it's almost like mind over body.
Trying to think of the most awful thing in the world. It's like working at a theme park for 10 years of your life.
Like think of something else that's like puppies, rainbows, biscuits, gravy.
What about dead puppies?
Oh, too far. Oh, now I'm sad.
That would help. Why is the idea of I bet you can watch without laughing become an online thing?
Well, because we want to laugh. And we want to be made to laugh.
Watching isn't enough anymore. Let's make a challenge out of it. Let's make a game out of watching.
I mean, anything with the try not to laugh tied to it is probably going to be something uplifting. Why would you not want to watch something like that? And then there are going to be the people like me who take a challenge very literally and say, I'm not laughing at this, no way.
Like that's something that everybody would click on because they're like, yeah, I could not laugh that.
And then if you're like me, you don't. And then you pat yourself in the back.
Does it feel good to succeed?
It feels actually really sad. Because you guys are asking me questions like, why didn't you laugh? And then I'm like, I don't know. And then I think about it in my head, I'm like, why am I not laughing? Am I sad inside? Like, am I just not having a good day?
Is there a video out there that just makes you laugh every time you see it?
Go blah.
Go bois.
Washington?
Single ladies clown dance?
Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot.
This dude getting frisked by a cop, and his pants are like sagging really low, and then the cop reaches around and he's like, what's this? He's like, that's my penis. He's like, oh, that's your penis. All right, sorry.
It's so funny.
And finally, the most important question of all. Why do we laugh anyway?
Stress relief?
Because we're uncomfortable.
That's deep. That's really deep. Why do we laugh? Why do we cry? Why do we bleed? I don't know, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Guys, these are deep questions you're chucking out here. Write in the comments below, why do we laugh? Let's get the audience involved in this.
I think about that sometimes, believe it or not. Like when I'm laying in bed at night, staring up at my ceiling and I can't fall asleep, I'm just like, laughing. Like, it's laughing and I'm gonna die. No matter what I do, I'm gonna die.
It's obviously a natural response because even babies do it. And we haven't like taught them, hey, this is what you do when something is funny.
I don't know, and it's awesome. I think laughter is one of those things about people that makes us great. Famine, starvation, terrible rape, terrible things all over the place. But the fact that laughter is something that we start doing at like 24 hours old, it's nice.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night.
Okay, so we're doing something different this time.
Oh, good.
You're not watching a video.
I'm not.
Instead, you are reacting to this device.
Oh, God. I'm supposed to take it. Okay.
Kind of weird.
Looks like a science fiction movie.
I think you can see a screen up here
Yeah,
when you put it on. No, that wouldn't work.
Well, not probably.
Not like that.
No.
That looks like, I'm part Robotron.
Oh, it's the Google Glass.
It is.
Oh, my God.
Spaceship 12 calling Earth. Spaceship 12 calling Earth.
Do you have any idea what it is?
This looks like my hearing aid.
Looks like some kind of a video game or something.
I would venture a guess it's something like Google Glass.
This looks like a model for Google Glasses.
Google Glass.
Yes!
Oh my God, I've never seen one in person.
How did you know about the Google Glass?
Because I'm hip.
So go ahead, you can put it on.
Oh, my.
Other way, it's upside down. It's already on. How do you get it to work?
I was trying to see if there's something to plug in and download.
What could I possibly? Okay.
There's got to be at least an on-off switch, you would
Well, it's
think.
already on.
It's already on?
It's already on.
Then I have no idea how it works.
So the way to use Google Glass is you'll actually speak to it.
You're kidding.
It'll do anything I say?
No, it has
Oh,
specific
okay.
commands,
Oh,
but
okay.
so the first thing we're gonna have you do is take a picture with it.
Whoa.
You'll say, okay, Glass, you'll wait for the beep, then you're gonna say, take a picture.
Whatever I'm looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where's the mirror? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Glass. Glass, okay, what was it?
Okay, Glass? Okay, Glass, take a picture. You must sign in.
You must sign in. How do I sign in without a pen? La plume.
Okay, Glass. Take a picture. Okay, Glass, take a picture.
Do you see the picture?
Got it.
Yay, there it is.
Holy smokes, that's awesome!
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is incredible. I gotta get these.
Modern stuff is crazy, man.
How much do these things cost?
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I don't like it, though.
So next, let's have you take a video.
Okay.
Instead of saying take a picture, you're gonna say record a video.
Okay, Glass, take a video. Okay, Glass. Record a video.
Hi. Hi, Rhoda.
Hi, guys.
Are we on there?
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Elastic dick video.
What does it say?
That's what it says.
Wait, maybe it went
Watch
to Google.
elastic dick. Oh my God. Porn mobile video on your porn phone.
You went to the internet accidentally. Let's move on and have it send an email.
Okay, Glass. Send a message to the Fine Brothers. Sent message. Good God. That is amazing. You know what I think is next after this? Implants.
Now we're gonna show you how you can use Google Glass as a phone.
Awesome.
Call.
No, let's start with OK Glass.
Okay, Glass. Make a call to Rafi. Oh, you must sign in.
Okay, Glass. Make a call to Rafi. Oh, it says call failed.
Hello?
Yes? Hello?
Can you hear me through there?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you in here. Where am I hearing you?
Hello?
Oh, my goodness, and it's right in my ear. It's pretty, you gotta admit, it's pretty remarkable.
It's like I'm in a different world all of a sudden. Technology just rolled over me like a big old steamroller.
We're not done yet. Next thing we're gonna have you do is you can ask it a question. You can ask it for the weather or anything.
Anything basically you do with Google on the internet.
Exactly.
Okay, Glass. No, back to home screen. Okay, Glass. Google, I'm going to ask a question. What's the weather like tomorrow?
84 degrees and partly cloudy in Burbank. Thank you.
It doesn't talk back.
Oh.
So go back and do that again and ask it whatever you want.
Okay.
What time is it in Singapore? How does this glass know? How does it know?
You can play music on it. You could set reminders that while you're wearing it, it'll pop up and remind you to do something. And there's even apps being made all the time. Everything from like recipes, turn-by-turn direction navigation. So what do you think about all the things Glass can do?
This is cool, man.
This is the kind of stuff that
was fantasy when I was a kid.
It took me a while to get used to my smartphone or the laptop or the computer before that. It takes a while to get used to them, but I'm sure that I would love to have a pair.
Boy, I think there needs to be some rules on when and where you can do this, because you know what? I hate people on their cell phones.
Do you think that this is practical?
Might be a pain in the ass to really use it all, on the street, but at home maybe all right.
Well, I couldn't wear it all day long. It's too uncomfortable.
Well, you might have an accident or two, driving. Or you might get so involved in this you step off the curb and get hit by a car.
I think it's practical now. I think it'll only get better as most technology does.
Do you think this type of technology will become commonplace?
Probably.
I see my grandkids buying these right now.
Yes, I do. I wonder how secure other people will feel when you're wearing glasses like this and recording something they may not know about.
Way back in the 50s, when you had comic strips, we had Dick Tracy and his Dick Tracy communicator. And that was so far-fetched. Look at it now.
Can you share your overall thoughts from where technology was when you were a kid to now?
Well, try to give some perspective. I can remember the first time I saw television, a little black and white screen.
We had dial-up heavy phones with party lines, and the cameras were Instamatic film cameras.
I remember trying to call this guy I had a crush on. He didn't have a phone in his apartment. So I had to call the manager of the apartment, who had to go upstairs to get him, and he would come to the phone. But the same guy and I are now connected on Facebook.
That's crazy.
He still lives in Uruguay.
You don't know how much we've come. You're taking it for granted.
So finally, if you could have one, would you get a Google Glass and use it every day?
No.
I probably would.
I don't think so.
I have no need for it.
Yes, I would.
Yes, I would.
I'd rather not, no.
Yes.
Probably not. If this is the next phase where business and life takes us to where if you don't have it, you're going to cancel your account, you can't go to the bathroom anymore, and you can't register your car without one of these. Then you say, okay, pick it up and turn it on.
Thank you for watching.
Let us know in the comments what technology.
Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away.